people want to have a story time on how I got shot in the face twice. By the way, I've been shot multiple times. That last time I was shot in my face, panic in my leg. And the time before that, I was shot in my head. And the time before that, I was shot in my face. And I've also been grazed in my back.
God damn.
A whole nother time. But
You
that's
got a lot going on, ain't it?
Y'all want to hear about the 2 times that I was shot in the face? Okay, so the first time I was 15. The first time was a couple months, in 2021 or whatever. So it felt like a couple months ago. Y'all, it feels very new because I had just got myself back together, got my teeth done, and found me again. Okay, so back in 2021, let's start at 15. When I was 15, I was skipping school, doing what teenagers do, kicking it, and I was dating this dude, and he just got mad because he thought I was texting another nigga, but I was texting my best friend, and he got mad, and he told me I was playing Russian roulette with my life, and he shot me. And I survived that one. Fast forward, got shot a couple more times. I'm kind of gangbanging. I fought a lot, but just couldn't handle my hands, so you know how that go. Fast forward to 21. Okay, so I am dating this guy or whatever. I know him for 2 months or whatever, and he was at my house like a lot. He had his kids over and everything, and I just wasn't feeling it no more. Like, I was the breadwinner. Like, I was out here. Like, I was skinny. Like, I was just out here. Like, I'm getting a bag. Like, he was from Kansas. I'm from Missouri. I didn't know too much about him. He didn't know too much about me. He just heard about me. Like, you know, she fucked up. Like, she with all that bullshit. So, this day comes. It's 3 days before my birthday. I'm kicking it. Oh, let me start with, okay, so we're kicking it or whatever. 2 months go past. He ain't really trying to leave my side. He is just like really like clingy. Like, so I'm like, you know, like this ain't working for me. Like, you don't want to go get no money. You don't want to contribute to nothing that I got going on. Like, I got big girl bills. Like, you gotta go. So he gets mad and he's like, you know, he didn't want to leave, basically. So I'm like, you're going to leave. So he left. Cool. So fast forward 2 weeks later. I'm hanging out with this other guy, the guy that was on the casket or whatever. And I'm hanging out with him, and we're kicking it now. And the guy started calling my phone 3 days before my birthday and was saying, like, it was my birthday weekend. So he was saying that he had $200 for me. Well, $200 is not a lot to a girl that gets a bag. So I'm like, shit, I just spent $200 on my nails. Like, I ain't worried about $200. Like, so he's all mad or whatever. He's been a bitch. Like, just been a bitch. Like, you made me sell my gun. I ain't make him do nothing. I ain't even talk to him, y'all. Like, I ain't talk to the man. So I'm like, boy, ain't nobody made you do nothing. Like, so he takes it upon himself. Like, I sold my gun for you, and whoop-de-wop-whoop, whatever. So, the guy that I was with told me, put the nigga
Sold
on
my
the
gun
blacklist.
for you.
We ain't gotta deal with him. Like, you ain't gotta answer your phone for him if you don't want to. All right, cool. I put him on the blacklist. Me and the guys hanging out. We kicking it for my birthday. We turned like kicking it, straight kicking it. Like 5 o'clock in the morning come. We on our way back to my house. We pull up in my driveway. This man starts coming out the door. Mind y'all, I noticed that I did not have my key the day before, and I texted him and told him, hey, I need my key back or whatever. So he's like, I don't got your key, and whoop-de-whoop-de. I'm like, okay, maybe I lost it. You know, okay, cool. So fast forward back to that day, that morning at 5 a.m. Fast forward to the next morning. The guy, well, that night, me and the other guy that was on the casket, we were hanging out, we were having fun. It was my birthday weekend, so we were just kicking it. It's like 5 a.m. in the morning. Like, it was so crazy because, like, the night before we had talked, me and the other guy had talked about religion, like, where we going when we die. Like, the shit was just, oh, wow. So, long story short, I pull up at home, and this nigga sitting outside my house.
It was high.
At first, I didn't see him, but he, like, came around from, like, my front door, and I always used to pull in the garage, so the way it was like my door was on the side of my garage, so I could not see around the corner, of course. So he walks up to my window, and he's like, basically, like, why you ain't answering, and all these weird-ass questions or whatever. I was like, bro, you gotta shake my shit, bro. Like, you on some weird shit. You don't pop up with my shit. Like, I ain't even talk to you, bro. Like, you gotta shake this motherfucker. So, he like, I ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to call who you gonna call or whatever. I'm like, bitch, you know, I got a mouth. Like, I'm without it. So, I'm like, hey, BA nigga, you need to shake. Whoop-de-whoop. You know, I guess I heard his pride or whatever. So he like kind of ducked in my car and seen I was with somebody else and was like, he ain't with a nigga. But mind y'all, I haven't been with this man. Like, we wasn't in a relationship, a long-term relationship or nothing like that. So I don't feel like I owe him that. No, none of that. Like, so whatever. So he see me in the car with somebody else or whatever. So the guy I'm with me, I was like, hey, bro, I don't know what you want, but whoop-de-whoop, I need a shake or whatever. So he just gave us this real demon look, like this evil ass look. And he just whipped out. Oop, and get the fire. Wah, 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 wah. Boom. I'm hit first hit. I'm hit. Boom, I'm hit.
Oh, shit.
And he proceeded to go around the car. That's why it was shot up the way it was. And started shooting the guy that I was with. So, at the moment, like, I remember him grabbing me and was like, baby, they hit me. We jumped in the back seat. I rolled out the car. I'm on my hands and knees. And I'm just, like, praying, like, this can't be the end. Like, it was, like, time was real slow, too. Like, y'all, it was real slow. Like, so, and that has happened each and every time that, I'm sorry, motherfucker just sprayed me. Okay, so that has happened each and every time I have gotten shot. Like, the time slows down. Like, God was definitely, it was like a war between the devil and God, between me. Like, so if the people that's asking how I know it's God and all that, because I've been there. Like, I've seen death. People right next to me have died plenty of times. Like, I'm not just a person that, oh, this one time happened. No, like, people have died in my face multiple times. Like, and I've been shot with them multiple times and was supposed to die too. Well, actually, I guess I wasn't supposed to die or would have died. So, so he should know whatever. It's like time was slow, whatever. So I can remember pretty much everything going on. He was grabbing me and was saying, baby, they hit me. He jumped in the back seat. I rolled out the car or whatever. And all of a sudden, I just quit hearing the bullets or whatever. I stood up. I yelled. I said, this bitch just shot me. I screamed that to the top of my lungs, and then I just, but mind y'all, I was, like, active, like, out here, like, really out here, so, mind y'all, I got an XD, dude, got a lot, whatever, I grabbed the heat, boom, waka, I could see, getting back, but mind y'all, I'm shot the fuck up, neck, mouth, all type of shit, I'm fucked up, so I'm waka, boom, so, I hear him like, the dude who shot me, or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just remember that part. Like him saying, out. And he was like hopping, skipping, like, or whatever. So, shit. He got to his car, I got to my car. And shit, we both pulled off. I drove me and dude to the hospital. And he was pronounced dead on the scene, which I knew he was because while I was driving to the hospital, I was trying to pull him up, and he was like, so I knew he was deceased, but I just didn't want to believe it. And he had drove to the nearest Quick Trip. The other guy had drove to the nearest Quick Trip. He was shot 8 times. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. A nigga got jealous, said I didn't want to fuck with him no more. Like, And so he came, proceeded to take a person's life, and proceeded to try to take mine. But I wasn't going, period.
Yo, that was a crazy ass story, yo. I can't even front. Like, yo, Shorty, man, Shorty is one of those. I gotta give it to her. Like, she really one of those, man. But the thing is about it though, she need to do something different with her life, bro, because she done had. She just said it. You know what I mean? That she done had multiple times where she done been shot. She done had multiple times where she done been around people who done got nailed, who done got killed. You know what I mean? Um, she need to really do something different with her life because it's you know God got something more planned for her. The reason why she keep on escaping these run-ins with death. Um, so she need to go ahead and do something different, man, because the streets ain't where it's at, man. And it's unfortunate that all of these people getting killed around her. I hope it's nothing that she's causing, but the situation right here with the guy being jealous and him coming back because she didn't want to be with him no more. That's just unfortunate, man, and it's wild and it's sad. I hear stories like that when people, they do stuff like that because somebody, don't want to be in a relationship with them no more, man. Hey, listen, man, I just want to say, like, hey, after every dark night, bro, it's a bright day after that, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you go through, you just gotta just keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing and get through it. Don't let, one thing cause you to do something stupid with your life and ruin you forever. Either causing you to go to prison for a long time or either causing you to not be here no more. You know what I mean? But to her, her name is Kxlled_Goddess. It's obviously that she's probably in the gang. A lot of these gang girls or whatever, they really be in the street. You know what I mean? So, but she keep escaping with her life. I mean, she's a pretty girl. She's a good looking girl to be a person that then got shot in the face. She says she got shot in her face, and she's still pretty. So she's still, the Lord has blessed her in a lot of ways. And I don't think she really know it right now, but hopefully she found out soon, man, before it's too late and somebody, hit the nail on the head, the next time. But rest in peace to everybody who was involved in this story. It's a sad situation, like I said. I just, hopefully, she then learned a lesson and she moving on with her life and getting away from all the street shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the streets ain't where it's at, man. But with that being said, it's been your boy Marty Kxlled TV, man, once again, man, with another story time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit post notifications, put post notifications to all. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to be dropping these stories more consistently than I have been. But with that being said, like I said, it's your boy Marty Kxlled TV, and I'm out. Peace. Maintain it, safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, baby.